everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rory, and if you missed how I made these gorgeous washi tapes, oh my gosh, please go check out Saturday's live feed that we did where I showed you how to make washi tape 3 ways with all the same type of stuff. I mean, it's all the same inks and paper and all that, but they come out 3 different ways. So yeah, go and check that out. But today we are doing our very first actual mass make, and I'm so excited. Let me get these out of the way so we have some room. And we are going to be making envelopes without a stencil. Now, I know people, they have digi-kits that have like envelopes already pre-shaped and everything for you. But let's say you want to make your own envelope and you want to decorate it your own way. So this is what I do all the time, and I've got a stack full of stuff here, and we're gonna make some envelopes. Now, what I've done here is I've drawn out the lines so you can see where I fold everything up, and you see how this would be the first fold, and then it's got this little gap here between this lip and where we fold the top down like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and this is cardstock, by the way. This isn't just regular coffee dyed paper. This is coffee dyed cardstock. So I'm going to be using this a lot. So all you really need for this mass make is any paper. It doesn't matter. This is rice paper. I've got some painty papers. I've got regular coffee stain paper, cardstock. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use this watercolor paper. It's a little stiff, so I'm going to set that aside. But just a regular piece of coffee stain paper will do. And so let's do this. You're going to want your good size paper, 8.5 by 11 or slightly smaller. It doesn't have to be exactly. Bone folder, of course, some scissors, and some glue. And that's it. And then things to decorate with at the end. And that's what we're going to do. So, we are going to fold this up on the dotted line, down on that dotted line, then open it back up, and you're going to fold your sides in so that they're about the same depth, give or take. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then open them up again so you have all these nice little fold lines. Now, this center section is the one you want to keep your tabs. So that's why I've put X's in these here, so that you know that those gotta go. So I'm going to cut on these solid lines. And I'm going to put a copy of this up on my coffee page. If you want it, it'll be free. You can print it out so you can remember where all the fold lines and cut lines are. But this is pretty much it. You just miter these in on this center section. So you can see how it's starting to take shape. Come on. And this side. And I'll put it all together. And I'm going to show you also how you can make a decorative flap if you want it to be real fancy schmancy. It's not difficult at all. Okay, so here we go. This is how it should look when you're done cutting out your corners. You should have these flaps, a large flap and a smaller flap. Now at this stage, if you want a decorative edge on here, or not even decorative, you're going to take it and just lightly fold it in half so that these corners meet like that. And then you take your, you want to come up about an inch, inch and a half, And cut them like that. And then when you fold the tabs in and the front up, you've got a rounded corner like that. I think we didn't cut this side correctly. I'm going to just recut that. Careful not to cut the envelope itself. There we go. There we go. Nice little envelope. Now if you wanted to, you could put the little thumb pull there if you wanted. But that's how it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one shut, because this is probably the one I'm going to decorate at the end. And if you glue this, glue the flap. Don't glue these, because you might go over it and then you'll end up with gluing your flap closed. If I can get the glue to work, that would be great. It was working before I turned the camera on, of course. Is that always the way? Okay. Let's see. There we go. Glue here. And glue here. Really? You're going to clog up in the middle? There we go. Alright. Make sure these are tucked in. And up we go. Awesome. That's one down. Alright, so I'm going to sit it aside. I'm going to show you how to do it again, but we're going to use rice paper. So, again, without the lines. I'm going to fold this up. The corner's a little messed up. I'm going to fold this down with a little bit of room. Open it back up and do the sides. There we go. I fold those in about 3/4 of an inch on the sides. Depends on how big you want your envelope. It really does. If you want it smaller, you can make these larger, or however. I'll get my bigger scissors since this is a bigger piece of paper. And snip out the corners. I went too far. I have to make this one shorter. That's how you fix that noise. And then we miter that corner just like that. Flip it around and do the same on the bottom. Get up there. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. We are anticipating house guests on Tuesday, which will be great. It'll be my wonderful niece and her boyfriend, or fiance I should say. And they're bringing their new puppy. She's a corgi. And she is adorable. So we are definitely looking forward to that. Okay, so here we go. You've got your bottom, you've got your flaps, and your top flap. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. And hold these corners together. I'm not making a fold. I'm just lightly holding it so it stays put. I think I'm going to get rid of that little... There we go. That's better. Alright. So, go ahead and glue the sides. I might have to trim that one. And oopsie daisy. And that's a nice big envelope. Isn't that pretty? That came out nice. So, that's another one. Let's keep going. I'm going to use one of my painty papers, I think, this time. And again, we just fold it up to how deep we want the pocket. And our flap, our size. And you may have noticed I left the white on this one because it's going to be folded in anyway. And I think on the flap of this one, I'm going to make it a little more decorative. And this one didn't come out even. Come on. There we go. And we just snippy. And lighter. Same with the other side. Once you've got it done it once, it's pretty simple. You just kind of fly through them. What's nice is you can do it with any paper. And kind of make it your own. And you can decorate them however you want. You could even start out with a plain piece of paper and then coffee stain it afterwards, or however you'd like. Now I think this one, I'm going to try something. Excuse me. Get these corners lined up. My allergies are just kicking my butt. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Yep. I'm just using this, what do you want to call this thing? How am I going to do this? Come on. It's just a paper punch. I like it for edges. And it looks really cool. There we go. Let's open it up. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, let me get rid of this trash here. put it, my elbow in it and drag it everywhere. There we go. I still think I didn't trim it right. Yeah. Let me get this trimmed up. That's so pretty. Alright, let's glue it. And see, you can also leave these unglued to put them in the center of your journal. And then it hides the strings, which I do that a lot. I love the look. It's nice to have something in the center of your journal that's, you know, usable. There we go. Gorgeous. All right, let's keep going. As I was talking about my niece and her fiance coming, I cannot wait to see this. I can't wait to see them, of course. They are sweet kids. But I can't wait to see this puppy. I know me, I'm going to be like, hi, how are you? Let me get a puppy. Puppy. Give me the puppy. And it's a corgi, so I mean, who doesn't love a corgi? Her name is Danny, for Daenerys, of course, from Game of Thrones. That didn't come out straight at all. Come on. There we go. That's better. But yeah, she is a cutie pie. We've got pictures. We get pictures all the time. Because my niece is a definite proud mama. I hope you guys are finding this interesting and helpful. I love making these, and I needed a bunch more. I didn't have any. And of course I'm going to be leaving some open. I'm not going to glue some shut. That way I can use them in the center. But I will decorate one of the ones we glued shut. Because you can always put them in, like, into pockets. You can actually use these as actual envelopes, in fact. As long as the paper's thick enough. Yeah, they can be used as regular envelopes, so you can decorate them as long as there's nothing like sticking up off of them that can get caught in any of the post office machines. It's good to go. So you can send pretty mail. These have bland white envelopes. I have actually had to do that before because I was dumb and accidentally used an envelope for something it wasn't meant for, and the card it was meant to go with it then did not have an envelope, so I had to make an envelope for it. Which that's something entirely different, but it works. The post office didn't give me any hard time about it. sides sticking out. Okay. But yeah, these are turning out great. Let's do another painty paper. And let's see how much time we got. Where's my time? Where's my time? It's not giving me a time. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And then I'll stop and we will decorate. Because I was asked that if I do any kind of mass makes, they want to see how I decorate them in the end. Not just to leave them hanging, and I promised I wouldn't, so that's what we're going to do. And you barely use this foam folder. And you definitely use a little more crisp fold. I'll even take digitals, you know, digiprints, and just take like the plain background pages and make envelopes out of those too. Because they turn out really pretty. And you've got the print on, you know, if you want the inside printed where it has a color too, I mean, you can do that. You can print it on both sides. Or you don't have to. Take this, come up a little bit. And I'm going to make it a little curvy. Like that. Alrighty. That's pretty. That'll go nicely inside of a journal. You only have to trim that off if you didn't fold it just right, but this would be pretty if we took a little bit of ink. Come here. Yeah, that's about the same color, isn't it? I'll make this edge pop even more. That's pretty. See how it pops now? I'm gonna go ahead and ink the edges. That's amazing how that's the same color. And that's paint, not ink. This is ink, but what this was made with was regular acrylic paint, and they just happen to match. Awesome. Aren't they just amazing how each one looks different, even though we've done it the same way throughout? I'm going to go ahead and decorate this one, maybe. I want to decorate them all. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one shut. I mean, you can use glue stick for this. You can use tape, you know, two-sided tape if you want. You can do pretty much however you want. Let's see what we've done. We got this one, and I'll flip them over this way. And this pretty one. Oh, I love how that one came out. Our rice paper one. Let's see. Cardstock one. And that was the last one. Alright, so let's get to decorating. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Awesome. Let's save that one. I think I'm gonna decorate. Let's do that one. And I think I'm going to take some of this and decorate the front here. I love that. That's gonna be pretty. Let's put these away so I don't hurt myself. Okay. I'm going to... Should I use this instead? Just use like a piece of it. Yeah, I'm gonna tear off some of this. Oh goodness. Put that to the side. And keep that torn edge. That'd look cool. Okay. So, just gonna cover this portion. And this is the one with the made out of the coffee stain paper. Come on. I'm surprised that came off without ripping. There we go. Okay. Get down whatever we missed. I love decorating envelopes. It's so much fun. It really is. It's quite enjoyable. And to see how different they come out, it's really neat. part of the fun part of it. Part of the fun part of it? It's the fun part of it. I really enjoy watching Andrea at Artie Mae's. She does envelopes so cool, and I've learned so much from her. She uses all types of, I mean, it's just so multi-medium. It's just so crazy. Let's see. I'm going to use some of my washi tape. Yes, yes, yes. Which one? I think that one. And let's take this off. The backing, if I can get my fingernail under there. There we go. I'm going to place it right along there. Let's see. What else can we add to this? Maybe a little lace. I can find a cute little piece of lace. Put a little lace right there. Let's see if the remainder of this we can use somewhere else. So that's what we shall do. Excuse me. Goodness. Do the purple side. This is the lace I used to put down. Well, I'm not going to tell you. I want you to go watch the video. I use this making the washi tape. Yeah. And I have plenty of this, so my using it is not a problem. See. There we go. Let's tack this down a little bit. We need something else. But what? But what? I want something like a sticker or something. My sticker book is buried. Let's see if I can dig it out real quick. Ugh. Not a sticker book, but my ephemera holder. That is really getting empty. I need to replenish it big time. Put that down there. Maybe. Ooh, this is cute. Like that, maybe. No, I like it down here better. Stop popping. Just sit there. And then that there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I'm going to, first I'm going to move that. I'm just going to age this a little bit. I know it's going down over fabric, but you know what? This glue works just as good on fabric as Fabrifix. So, or Fabri-Tac. Like that. This kind of has all the same colors in it, sorta. I mean, visually it does. I don't know why. That's going to work really well. Okay. And we shall pull up this down and be done. Like that. Fit to go into any journal. Excuse me. Or if it'd be, you know, put a letter in it and hand it to a friend, or put, you know, money in it, gift card, whatever you want. And there you go. There you have it. I hope you like this. And I really hope you go and make your own envelopes too, so that you can say, hey, I did this without a template, with no help at all. So there we go, folks. I really appreciate y'all being here and watching all my videos and coming by the live streams. We've been having a really good time making stuff. So please don't hesitate to come by and say hi. And if you're new, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll even get notified of when I go live on Saturdays at 5 Eastern Standard Time. And all my videos. So until Wednesday, I love y'all bunches. Bye.